Brilliant! The Last Prophecy by Jonathan Lopez. Chapter 1. The History of Humanity. Since the dawn of humanity, man has always shown a degree of superiority, possessing qualities that differentiate one from another. There has always been great rivalry that has led to significant conflicts, whether due to greed, envy, selfishness, power, or other qualities inherent to human beings. The exact number of battles or wars that have occurred throughout history is unknown, but they are countless. Over time, all great empires have fallen because they have always encountered worthy rivals. However powerful they may be, there always emerged another that defeated them, whether using rudimentary weapons like bones or sticks, then bows, arrows, and swords, progressing to firearms, cannons, machine guns, etc., until the discovery of the atomic bomb. All these wars throughout time have led to important scientific advancements to defeat their rivals more quickly. The warlike nature of man is very notable today due to his insatiable curiosity to discover new things. Next, we will see a war out of the ordinary, a war for the survival of species. Now it's about different wars, technological wars. Man has expanded his limits even beyond this world. It all begins when the first man is launched to the moon. It is then that he realizes that everything achieved previously is nothing compared to the infinite vastness of the universe and what is yet to be discovered. Although man already knew about the existence of other planets near ours, the possibility of there being life, or better yet, intelligent life on the planets of our solar system, had never been considered. Chapter 2. The Expansion of Limits. This is the story of Jerk, a young man from planet Earth with many qualities that set him apart from others. Every night, he looked up at the sky and imagined great adventures through time and space. After humanity took the first step on the moon, it began to explore even further. Starting with the red planet called Mars, everything seemed to change for humanity when large civilizations were discovered on that planet. Over time, these civilizations developed the same intellectual capacity as humans, and the Martians also sent several expeditions to planet Earth. It is at that moment when the curiosity of two completely different races begins to result in conflicts to see which of the two is superior in technology, intelligence, and war strategies. The first attacks on planet Earth began. Humanity had gathered its best men to face the growing threat. It is at that moment when Jerk sees his opportunity to become part of history, participating in several attacks against the invaders and achieving several recognitions that would later serve him for the strategic plan by planet Earth called the counterattack, which consisted of sending Earth ships for the invasion of the Great Red Planet. Months and months of war had passed, showing great battle strategies, cutting-edge technology, countless numbers of dead, destroyed cities, and there was Jerk, day after day, fighting on an enemy planet that seemed to become stronger and invincible. Although planet Earth would never give up, it had gained a very powerful enemy. On the planet Mars, there was a great war captain known by his warriors as Mweek, of great physical aspect, unbeatable strength capable of facing 30 enemies alone. Mweek had received superior orders to invade planet Earth, which he took with great honor and enthusiasm since a new adventure began for him. Along with an army of over 50,000 soldiers, he traveled to the new planet to face an unknown but equally powerful and intelligent race as themselves. Mweek was amazed to see things so different from those on his planet, such as animals, jungles, enormous buildings, and gigantic and well-organized cities. It was just as he had imagined, and he became more excited each day by the desire to conquer planet Earth. Martian technology overcame problems like different air and allowed them to breathe normally. Mweek lost soldiers and ships every day, but he always remained alert to attacks as they were made for war. Chapter 3. Clash of Stars. Meanwhile, not far from this great war, something seemed to be happening on planet Jupiter. As a new day began and the sun shone in the early hours of the day, there was also a huge civilization on this planet that, like Earth, had gone through several internal conflicts, managing to obtain very advanced technology to defend itself from any threat. Here lived a young native named Tak with great mental capacity and strategic intelligence for battles. This planet had everything ready to start exploring space. They managed to leave their atmosphere and explore the planet Saturn. Hundreds of ships took off with the main objective of conquering this planet. Upon invading Saturnian soil, they realized that it would not be easy, as they were prepared to face these threats. Thus, the confrontation on the planet Saturn began. Another great war had erupted. When Tok's Jupiterian team attacked the planet Saturn in a great strategy with their soldiers, they managed to take down a Saturnian camp. However, what the Jupiterians did not know was that this planet was already under attack. The Saturnians had conflicts with the neighboring planet, Uranus. While they were organizing everything for the next attack, they managed to spot a distant confrontation between two different races. Then, Tok thought of waiting to see who won to eventually enter and defeat the victors. But when he realized that the other race was from a different planet, he came up with something better. It was there that he met Kruku, a soldier from the planet Uranus, with whom he established a very friendly conversation, planning together an invasion of a very large Saturnian barracks. They achieved a magnificent victory for both teams, Jupiter and Uranus. Thus, the friendship between Kruku and Tok began, and the idea of a war alliance emerged. The higher-ranking authorities welcomed this idea with great enthusiasm and started meetings to strengthen the alliance. The planet Saturn had something special that set it apart from the others because it was the best organized and most scientifically developed planet. It had made great technological advancements with many years of difference from the others. Here lived Poiki, a very beautiful young woman, daughter of Dihydric, the king of the planet Saturn. She was trained by the royal warriors and sages of her kingdom. The king of the planet Saturn already had knowledge of the existence of intelligent life on the planets of the solar system, which led him to plan explorations beyond its orbit, always considering peace and respect towards other beings. First, he attempted to approach the planet Neptune, which received him warmly and hospitably. They formed an alliance for the exchange of products and technology. Shortly after, the king of Saturn, to further formalize the alliance, proposed something interesting to the king of Neptune. The union of these two races through the marriage between the prince of the planet Neptune, Zayak, and the princess of the planet Saturn, Poiki. The physical differences between these two races were minimal, enthusiasm and started meetings to strengthen the alliance.